What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today's a PvP type of day. We just had the Interdimensional Arena end. We had a couple videos kind of talking about Star Alchemist Holmes Young, Rex, and Lord Eric fighting each other. Just my highlight match that I wanted to show you guys from this IDA. But I wanted to talk about something for those of you who are striving towards PvP. There is pretty much a go-to team right now for everybody. Everybody's using this team, and it seems to have some of the best results you will ever see. Now, there's slight variations on this. Some of them will slot in a Drake hero. Some of them will slot in a Star Alchemist Holmes Young. We're going to show you guys both of those teams and talk about why they are so strong, and then show you guys a couple of the battles from IDA that really highlight this team. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get going. So we actually have a few really good examples to show you guys of the ultimate PvP team right now. If it's PvP is something you care about, it's something to build towards, whether it's Star Arena because it's perfect for 6v6 combat. I mean, heck, Trial a Champion, you can use pretty much this team plus a variation to do well. And then Free Team Arena. Man, I keep forgetting to join a team. Anyway, Free Team Arena, it can help your team get to first place very easily. So let's show it off. First one, you guys already saw this a little earlier today. We're going to show a quick little summary here of this battle here. You'll notice Rex has this team here, and so does Lord Eric. They have the same exact setup. Star Alchemist Holmes Young has his core. That's the one that's active. And you'll notice you have a Queen, Fairy Queen Vesa, Vulcan, Mystic Fairy Freya, and the newest hero, Phantom Defier Elena, on both of these teams. Now, perfect matchup. It really just comes down to who doesn't have perceptual disorder first. In reality, that's the biggest thing, because you notice these battles go a very long time. Now, we can show you guys a couple other battles here. I don't know. You'll notice this is the other variation. Eggs is using it. I believe Sharon is using this team as well. Actually, no, he's using the one with Star Alchemist Holmes Young, whereas Eggs is using the one with Drake up here. So that's going to be the big difference. Not even a ton of X levels. Everybody is spreading their X levels out around a lot of people, getting them up to like level 5, which is very interesting to see. But you'll notice this is the dominant team. Eggs pretty much did a clean sweep of this entire IDA, even going into the finals with this team and absolutely destroying teams. It does seem like the Drake team hard counters the Star Alchemist Holmes team, which I'm going to show you guys first right here. Let's go in. This is the finals, pretty much. This is the strongest battle versus strongest team versus the strongest team. And you'll notice the one difference is there is a Drake. Drake is putting a defense down on the enemy Star Alchemist Holmes Young, which is going to mean this hero is going to melt even just in the first round. The downside is you don't have perceptual disorder for the enemy team to lock down the enemy Vulcan, but you're able to pick off all that healing and everything immediately in round 1. You'll notice Star Alchemist Holmes Young is just gone from the battlefield. You will not see him anymore. Drake will hang in there for a little bit. Eventually he will die, but again, you'll see something common here. You'll see fans and you'll see crowns on everybody. Actually, you know what? We don't see it on the Vesa over on this team, the left side team, but the right side, you do see a crown on here. I wonder what this Vesa is running. I wonder if it's something like, I don't see any snow heart or anything. But that's interesting. So what this Drake allows you to do is it allows the Vulcan mainly to slowly start picking off enemies. And if you have no perceptual disorder on your team, you don't have to worry about the Vulcan doing nothing but poison your own team. He actually gets to start picking away at the enemy team. Even if it's a basic, look at how much damage that basic attack did from the Vulcan. So you know when an active comes in, doesn't matter if Phantom Defier has everything there. Yes, you can dodge some of the attacks, but it's not really going to be that useful when he starts attacking, which should be any second. The Drake looks like he might go down here. Did Vulcan already go this turn? No, there it goes. So watch the Vulcan attack, just picking apart the target with defense down, almost getting the kill right there. Very, very close. She does die though, because I believe I believe they have the Vulcan slower than the Drake, so that Drake gets the black hole mark up before the big damage comes in, because as you guys know, we're going to talk about the black hole mark, which usually is not something we care about on Drake, but in this situation, kind of makes a big deal. And you'll see you just slowly start picking away the enemy one after another. The big one is the Star Alchemist Holmes Young. So honestly, you might not want to set your Star Alchemist Holmes Young up in a situation where he is going to be the first target with defense down, and then you'll see Vulcan just deletes enemies. And the reason why I feel like this is the stronger team out of the two is because of the way the Drake works and having him slightly before the enemy. Number one, defense down. The enemy literally has no armor, no damage reduction, no all damage reduction, so that big old crown that's on their head doesn't matter. No block, no dodge, and it is not stackable, but we don't really care about that because, well, the big thing here is also the black hole mark. So he applies it to the enemies. Granted, they're random, so it's not targeted to the one with defense down, which kind of sucks, but it deals damage equal to a percentage of their HP, and then black hole mark appears. It's a mark, so it can kill through Unbending Will. Detonates when the round ends, dealing equal to 60% of the total damage from active and basic skills the target received during the effective mark period from your other enemies. If the target already has black hole mark, Drake will deal damage to the target by 20% of the target's max HP. Again, capping out is at his, so you need to make sure your Drake is a decent amount of power. But when you have someone like Vulcan following him up, like with active, or even just like his basic still hits really hard. The charge slam here, he's gonna deal a ton of damage, and Drake is literally going to be the finishing move. So those are the two like variations, and big props to Eggs here, man. Literally just like crushing the enemy. He didn't even use his like secondary teams but one time. Right here, first round, he just instantly kills everybody. There's some cheese teams, there's some other stuff. There's the kind of main team again, but it has a Mockman in it instead of a Vulcan. He went up against Failed here, and the same thing. His main team actually did take an L, which is pretty interesting. I'm surprised this actually happened right here. And this is his main team. Honestly, if he had the Star Alchemist Holmes Young, he probably would have survived longer. I want to see how he died, though. It's very interesting. Probably the repeated Azrael deaths, putting perceptual disorder on the enemy team constantly. See, in PvP, I like Lord of Death Azrael. It's a pretty neat thing here. Let's actually really speed this combat up because I want to see how it progresses here. Ooh, Phantom Violena already almost going down. That's crazy. My guess is he just has like a crazy Vesa that's just going to pick apart the enemy team here. End of round damage. People are dying, so Azrael's dealing extra damage. Oh, that's a big thing. And the ones that have Fan are not going to have the shield for that long. They're losing a lot of heroes here. Wow. Azrael comes back. Does he pick someone off? Because he does have an Antlers Cane, so the longer the battle goes, the more damage that Azrael is going to do. So if you can keep your team alive, Azrael is going to start wrecking havoc on your team. Because again, this is what I consider like the best team out there overall. But yeah, Azrael is a Dark Knight here. Wow, picking apart the enemy team. This is pretty crazy. This is the only time I've seen this team beaten recently, which is kind of crazy here. And again, Azrael with an Antlers Cane is pretty awesome overall. He keeps reviving. We lost the Fairy Queen Vesa, but is this literally going to be Azrael doing crazy damage with Star Alchemist Holmes Young just doing stupidity? Yep, Azrael I think might be the highest damage dealer of this entire combat. Is he going to pick someone off? Not quite. He doesn't do a ton of damage. This is very intriguing. Wow. So yeah, that's probably she's gonna die at the end of the round, maybe. We're into round 17, so this is where Azrael is getting a ridiculous amount of extra damage from that Antlers Cane. Like, we're not really punching through the shield, but I think it's gonna be on his death over and over again. That's gonna be the issue. Although, no, then you locked him down, so he only just poisons himself. Oh, that is crazy. In a 1v1, he's like not gonna be able to do anything. Yeah, that's absolutely disgusting. Look at that. Azrael doing crazy amounts of damage. So that's the only team we've seen actually beat that, having to do with Star Comes Holmes Young and Azrael. But as you can see, even in the finals, clean sweeping Sharon, just not even close. So very, very interesting. I think the Drake is the stronger version. And who would have thought in the endgame PvP meta, this man right here would be still so relevant. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let me know what you guys think if you're a PvPer out there. If you like these PvP videos, please let me know in the comments down below, because I don't do them very often because I don't think too many people like them, but I'm in a PvP mood type of day. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. See you guys next time.